I'm from Texas, so it don't snow like that down here. It don't snow. It barely even snows. So seeing all this snow is something like new. It's magical to me.
Magical. People down south getting a taste of something they rarely get, snowfall, as an Arctic blast sweeps across the country.
It's a once-in-a-generation winter storm for those folks. About 40 million people from Texas to the Carolinas under winter weather alerts right now.
Incredible. And for the first time ever, National Weather Service issued a blizzard warning along the Gulf Coast because of heavy snow and those strong driving winds.
For the last day or two, a lot of people have asked me, is this really happening? Louisiana, this is definitely happening.
You better believe it. Even New Orleans saw record snowfall this afternoon right down Bourbon Street. Nearly 9 inches of snow so far. 9 inches, New Orleans. The previous record was 1963. They beat that. Mobile, Alabama also setting a one-day mark. They had more than 5 inches of snow yesterday.
And the rare snowfall creating a lot of problems for the airlines, with more than 2,000 flights canceled across the U.S., most coming from Texas and Louisiana.
Today's flight cancellations, more than 3 times that. We're talking 10,000 flights also being delayed. We have a friend who went to the national championship in Georgia, Atlanta, had to drive back instead. 10 hours driving back here instead of taking the flight because it was so messed up.
So schools across the Deep South were closed or moved online Tuesday, all the way from Texas to Florida, and they're still getting it tonight.
Yeah, let's go back north now. Combination of snow, freezing cold, creating problems like here in Detroit. A flooded street turned into ice real quick. It was a water main break situation.
In single-digit temperatures, you need excavators and bulldozers to clean up a mess like that. The water froze on the sidewalk, creating a danger for people walking. It's just awful.
It'd be an ice rink right there in the middle of your neighborhood. Dangerous to drive on as well. Oh, I hate watching these. Yeah, no traction, people going sideways, fishtailing like crazy. These are trucks on I-90 veering off the highway there. The New York governor declaring a state of emergency all throughout that state, and that will go into tomorrow as well. Wow.
So on the bright side, people down south, they like to make the most of it. It's so rare, once in a lifetime opportunity for this winter wonderland. So you can see a time-lapse video here of dozens of folks sledding. This is in Houston's Herman Park. Houston.
Who knew we had a sled park, right?
Yeah, really.
3 inches, 4 inches of snow came in by the afternoon. Like I said, most in the generation, these people taking advantage of it. Houston first responders had a snowball fight as well. So far, the state's electrical grid, it's holding up. These guys probably never had this. They're like, this is great. So the residents can get out, revel in the snow, no worry. Once again, they had big energy problems in Texas a few years ago. It seems to be okay right now. All right, so that storm has now moved into North Carolina. Officials are saying, hey, let's take 8 inches as well.
So it'll be out of the country by early tomorrow. So it's just amazing to watch, as we've been talking about. Once in a lifetime, you rarely see. I lived in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
We saw flurries once. Nothing like that.
2025 winter, they'll all remember that for sure.